The neighbor from hell.
Neighbor, isn't it?
Yeah, hi.
Now let me tell you the way you should behave in this neighborhood. I'm 35 years here in this neighborhood, and I can't have any changes, right? Rule 1.
Sorry.
You'll be home by 8 o'clock in latest.
8?
8?
Home? Who are you? I don't see your name on the mortgage.
No walking and no parking your car after 8 o'clock. Clear?
Clear. I like how this is there's a call and response. I don't need any changes, right?
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah, clear. She wishes there's Sharia law.
This gets worse. I just want you guys to know this gets worse. This gets much worse. Check this out.
Yeah, that's the rule 1. Rule 2. You can't have guests more than 3 people at one time.
This is crazy.
No more than 3 guests outside. She's worse than an HOA.
Only
She is the HOA. She was the original HOA.
She's
dog.
And quiet. Okay?
You're
Number
beholden.
3.
This is my house.
Yeah, this is your house, but your house is in my neighborhood.
She owns the whole neighborhood.
She owns the block.
She owned the block, bro.
This is how gangs start.
This is gangs rose up to defend themselves against people like this.
Wow.
I lived here for 35 years, and I'm not going to having all kinds of people coming to this place to change the rules. You can't. Another thing, you cannot have sex with anybody here, because I can hear everything.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
You and your wife
Ever. You can't have sex with anyone here.
ever?
That's crazy.
What you should like, man, we finally got our own place. We finally got out of that apartment.
Oh, finally.
We finally got out of the apartment where our neighbors can hear us.
We have privacy.
We have privacy.
We have a backyard.
Yep.
We have multiple bedrooms.
Multiple bedrooms. Nope. You can't have sex with anybody here.
Yeah.
My gosh.
If you're having sex with any woman, I can hear it, and I will come and knock on your door.
Any woman. What if it's just my wife?
There's no way she can hear it.
Some of them.
She has some rowdy neighbors that had the windows open.
I had neighbors like that.
I
bro.
remember.
It was the worst.
I remember.
It was the worst. It'd be in the middle, and it would just sound so loud and graphic.
For real?
So I'm kind of with her on that.
Yeah, but you were it was in a townhome. Like
It
very,
was in a
very
townhome.
close.
But this were the neighbors across, and they would open their windows, and it was just loud.
First of all, don't open your windows. What are they doing?
it was the
That's
summertime.
crazy. I know, but like AC, those places had central AC.
They're trying to save money.
No, don't save money at the expense of your neighbors.
Oh, I'm
knowing-
with you.
knowing
I'm
what
just
you're
saying. I'm thinking about their logic, bro. It was awful.
just straight clapping.
Okay.
What house
And
do you
no
live in again?
barbecue in the garden. No barbecue in the garden.
That's the craziest one yet.
No barbecues in a garden. Is it like a community garden?
Or
Or
she's
she's
talking
saying
about
in his
In
backyard.
his own backyard.
The garden is his own backyard.
I don't want to smell barbecue because I'm vegan too. On top of all of that, I want the population to decline. No having sex with any woman, regardless of your relation to her. No married, nothing. And I'm vegan, so I don't want you grilling any meats, smoking any meats with Mark Zuck.
This is amazing. Keep going.
No park.
Well, just excuse me. What house do you live in again?
Just next door to you.
Okay.
That's her.
Well,
And from my window, I can see everything you do. I
okay.
even have I can look and I can see everything you do.
That's
Oh,
horrifying. When you ask the realtor, how's the neighborhood? Oh, it's great. Just some old folks
When
that don't really
when
care.
we bought our home, they had to disclose the neighbor behind us.
Uh-oh.
You remember the neighbor behind us.
Yeah.
So they had to disclose the neighbor behind us. It was legally required to say, y'all got a crazy neighbor, just a heads up.
Legally required?
Yeah, I think you legally, I don't know if it's legally
After
required,
a certain,
a certain number of maybe calls to the police. He's had restraining orders placed against him, so on and so forth. Thankfully, he sold a house. He's since been gone. So this sounds like this is in the UK. I'm curious how this is not getting dealt with. You know what I mean? How like that no one disclosed this. Maybe this is an apartment, but you can't have stuff like this. This lady's nuts.
that's straight communism.
This lady's nuts. So I got a question for you though. Do you think this is real?
Oh, don't do that to me. I was enjoying it.
No, I'm genuinely asking. You, like, do you think this is real? You think this was a skit?
I think it's real.
You think it's real?
Yeah. But now I'm not too sure.
Now you're not too sure, right?
What do you think?
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good that
But it was very specific.
It was very specific, and it was so organic,
Yeah.
right? And so, can we Google it real quick? See if just to be sure, if it's not real, I'm gonna really feel dumb. But I think it's real. Oh, and by the way, biggest sale of the year, our Bless God Prayer Journal is available right now for $24.99. The very prompts I've been using for decades, as well as Priest Provider Protector line back for Father's Day. A lot of y'all be sleep on Father's Day. Get your stuff early so it arrives on time. Father's Day is next Sunday. It's Tuesday. Like, order it now. The link is pinned up. Don't play.
Can't find any information, but I would believe it's real. Let's see what the comments say. I'm doing everything she says not to do that day to set the tone.
That's really the only way you got to deal with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta go hard body.
You're like, no sex? And you can see into my window? That's gonna backfire.
Someone said this is half of folks in NYC. Is it really that bad in New York City?
Really? I'd send her a fruit basket first, then I'd make sure she wasn't tied to the mafia or has any affiliation connections that might get me killed or arrested. She actually speaks as a lady with some mafia ties.
She do, huh? Don't be old on my street.
Rules, don't be old on my street. Don't ring on my doorbell. You must have sex once a day. That's hilarious.
You can't have gray or white hair. No out of the box dye jobs. Your clothes must match and not look like you bought them at the rummage sale. No decrepit wicked witch price. If you left your purse on Noah's Ark, you cannot be on my porch.
Oh my goodness, that is great.
All right. So this takes the passage of love your neighbor as yourself.
Wow.
To a whole nother level.
That is a fact.
How do you love this neighbor as yourself, Zach?
Oh man.
Fruit basket? What do you do?
Well,
what do you do? I think you love this neighbor by being honest and direct with them.
Yeah.
You just got to tell them, listen, I'm not listening to you.
I don't think they've ever been loved. They've never been told no. Sometimes being loved is being told no.
Sometimes being loved is being told no. Sometimes being loved is having boundaries set. I love that.
There we go.
That's it. All right, let me know what you think about that in the comments section. And it would be remiss of me to not tell you about our biggest sale of the year, our Father's Day sale happening right now. You can get our brand new Bless God Prayer Journal at the cheapest price it's ever been, as well as some pretty fire Priest Provider Protector launch that's perfect for the husband, the father, or the mentor in your life. So go to blessgod.shop and pick up something right now. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.